Caitlin Clark is changing the trajectory of women's basketball with her record-breaking stats and long-range shots. So much so that even celebrities are taking notice. One of her biggest fans is Jason Sudeikis. He is, of course, from the Apple TV Plus sports comedy Ted Lasso. The SNL alum showed his support for Clark and the Hawkeyes at the April 1 Elite 8 game, cheering on the team and even making the "you can't see me" gesture after Clark hit a big shot in the game. He regularly attended Iowa games just to cheer on Caitlin. After Iowa's 94-87 victory over LSU, Sudeikis was seen embracing Clark and even posing with the team in a celebratory photo.
This afternoon, I saw you hugging Sue Bird, Ted Lasso, Jason Sudeikis in the house. How would you describe what the atmosphere was like this afternoon?
It's fun. It's Kids Day. There's a lot of kids here, young girls that admire us and want to be like us. And, to me, that's what, women's basketball is all about, is being a role model for the younger generation. That's what makes it so fun. And
the official March Madness women's basketball Instagram account shared a clip of Sudeikis showing off his Together brand sweatshirt reading, "Everyone watches women's sports" after the game. Another huge Caitlin supporter is none other than Travis Scott. The rapper boasts over 55 million followers on Instagram, but Scott is not afraid to fanboy over Clark. Scott attended a Hawkeyes game in early March, cheering on Caitlin and posing with the team after the game. He also made sure to get his solo pic with the basketball superstar. Afterward, the Grammy-nominated musician shared his thoughts via X during the April 1 game, saying, "This game got me like." He wrote, "Let's go, it's turn." Caitlin Clark has been making history for years now. When Clark broke the all-time NCAA scoring record, the Big Ten Network gathered some of her biggest admirers to wish her congratulations in a video that was posted on YouTube. Now, two of those fans, Hollywood power couple Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, couldn't contain their excitement for the Iowa player. "Caitlin," the pair exclaimed at the beginning of the video. "We just want to say congratulations on breaking the record," Ashton said, while Mila added, "You did awesome." Their Caitlin fandom has carried over to the WNBA as they made sure to come watch her live as she made history with the Indiana Fever. And speaking of making history, Tom Brady has had his share of historical moments, but even he couldn't help but fanboy over Caitlin and all the incredible things that she has accomplished. It must feel surreal to get another all-time great cheering you on, but it's hard not to support Caitlin after all the things that she has accomplished. Clark finished the regular season averaging 19.2 points, a league-high 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. She made a league-high 122 three-pointers, the second most in a single season behind Sabrina Ionescu. Caitlin led the Fever to their best record and first playoff appearance since 2016. She also set the WNBA rookie assist record, previously held by Tisha Penicheiro since 1998, in a 92-75 win over the Seattle Storm. 10 days later, she broke the record for three-pointers made in a rookie season, surpassing Ryan Howard's total from 2022. On September 13th, Clark broke the single-season assist record her very next game. 2 days later, she scored a career-high 35 points in a 110-109 win over the Dallas Wings, passing Simone Augustus's rookie scoring record. So no wonder she was the unanimous Rookie of the Year and even got MVP considerations. Another pair of football legends who are enamored by Caitlin's greatness are the Manning brothers. The football legends added their own messages for Clark on the Big Ten Network video following her record-breaking game. All-time greats from other sports love to support Caitlin as well. Take Billie King, for example. Now, for those who might not know, she was one of the biggest advocates for gender equality in sports and the legendary winner of the Battle of the Sexes. She raved about how amazing Caitlin is. "My favorite athletes are those who are champions in sports and champions in life, and Caitlin Clark is one of those athletes. She is the hottest star in basketball, all of basketball, and not just women's basketball. And with that comes a heavy responsibility to be a leader on and off the court. She gets it, and that is part of the reason she will have an opportunity to be one of the best in her sport and a role model for future generations." Others who have supported Caitlin include world-renowned singers like Tim McGraw. When the country singer stopped off in Des Moines, Iowa as part of his standing room only tour on March 21st, he gave Clark a shout-out by sporting her jersey throughout the show. Afterward, he said, "When in Iowa, had to represent, McGraw wrote on X alongside a photo of him donning her jersey with jeans and a cowboy hat. Big year for Caitlin Clark and Iowa women's basketball. Now, sticking with musicians, Ice Cube has even expressed his admiration for Caitlin Clark. In fact, he went as far to offer Caitlin millions of dollars to come play in his Big 3 league. Now, clearly, Cube appreciates what Caitlin brings to the game of basketball. She is a must-see TV. Over the years, she has essentially smashed all viewership records for the women's game and even surpassed several men's records. Her game is so electric that everyone wants to tune in to watch her play. And that includes the likes of rapper Lil Durk, who joked that he would offer Caitlin $10 million to come play for him. Lil Durk took to X to make his own offer to Clark, writing, "I got $10 million, come play with my 3. The Chicago rapper previously shared his awe of the Iowa player during the Elite 8 game on April 1st, writing simply, "OMG Clark" via X. Now, along with the admiration, Caitlin has gotten her fair share of hate, whether that be from former players or current. Even some fans have tried to downplay her greatness. Someone else who had to battle through a ton of adversity to make it was Serena Williams. No one can do what Caitlin does. Before this season, the WNBA had no game with more than 1 million viewers since 2008. The Indiana Fever rookie scored 20 points as 2.1 million fans watched across ESPN2, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus. It was the most watched WNBA game on any ESPN platform in history. The Fever-Sun matchup peaked at 2.3 million viewers. Caitlin's third game of the season came against the New York Liberty. It became the most viewed WNBA game on ABC in league history. Viewership for the game saw an average mark of 1.71 million and peaked at 1.96 million. On top of that, after averaging 24 points, 8.5 assists, and 5.2 rebounds per game in August, Caitlin was named the Rookie of the Month for the third time and August's Eastern Conference Player of the Month. And with this honor, Clark became the first rookie in WNBA history to earn the Player of the Month award. On September 4th, the Fever beat the Los Angeles Sparks in a 93-86 win, with Clark posting 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, marking her second career triple-double. During this game, she registered her 100th three-pointer made, making her the first to achieve in a rookie season and the fastest player in WNBA history to do so. It took her just 34 games. It was also Clark's third straight game with at least 20 points and 10 assists, equaling Courtney Vandersloot's streak from 2017 as the longest in WNBA history. She is so popular that she even appeared on SNL and then killed it. Caitlin's ability to attract public interest and connect with fans has been likened to American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift. Her fans have been nicknamed Clarkies in reference to Swift's fan base of Swifties. And if you know anything about the Swifties, they show out for their idol. The same seems to be true for Caitlin's fans. And speaking of Taylor, Caitlin also supports her in different ways.
I have this amazing platform, so I think the biggest thing would be just to encourage people to register to vote. I think for myself, this is the second time I can vote in an election. At age 22, I could vote when I was 18, so I think do that. That's the biggest thing I can do with the platform that I have, and that's the same thing Taylor did. And I think continue to educate yourself with the candidates that we have.
Caitlin had one of the greatest rookie seasons of all time, and the scary thing is that she will only get better and better. It seems as if she is primed to carry the WNBA on her back, making it one of the most popular sports in the world. Having celebrity friends definitely helps in this endeavor.